much-hyped Beach Boys reunion. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Beach Boys, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's Friday. Time to find out what celebrity Tom Murro, which ones he got to rub elbows with. He's the editor of Celebrity Magnet. He has got all kinds of exclusive A-list invites. You're just getting invited to everything, and we're just talking. The parties kind of just blur into one because you're just everywhere rubbing elbows with all kinds of big names.
Sometimes 3 in a night. Sometimes, 15 in a week.
Kind of like you, right?
I mean, this is a pretty good job.
I know.
mean, all you're doing is hanging out
It's
and drinking.
really work, You drink, you talk to people.
Tough job.
You have to keep your eye on the room, though.
Drinking and
never got paid
partying
for
with
that.
celebrities.
It's really tough. It's a good time, though.
Yeah.
It really is. And,
So-
in the end, you really have to thank the publicists and the photographers that are with you.
Absolutely.
They make it happen.
All right. And so you've been up to a lot this past week. You've been...
Monday night, went to the Mandarin
parties.
Hotel in New York City and hung around with Liv Tyler and Thurman.
Uma.
Uma's very tall, very beautiful.
That's a picture of Liv Tyler and her
Liv
mother.
Tyler. Bebe Buell, who was a Playmate of the Year in 1974, November. She's Steven Tyler's ex, who's Liv Tyler's mom. And that's Jim Wallerstein, her new husband, who is Liv Tyler's stepdad, who's about the same age, which is kind of cool and a little weird at the same time.
Yeah.
But we had a great time with them. And she has a new album out.
Coming out. She gave you
Yeah, she did. She sent me
a
one.
copy. She signed it.
Yeah, it's called Hard Love. I don't know if you can see it there.
And you listened to it on the way up. So
I
what'd you
did. I
think?
had a long ride up, and it was. I loved
And you
it.
said download it to my playlist, right?
I'm going to give it to you to download.
Okay, because you said good workout song.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's autographed to me. So. But yeah, she was very cool, and we all hung around. I met her once before at Mick Rock. He was a British photographer. He photographs a lot of the well-known rock people. And we had spoken all night, and I bumped into her again, and I didn't even realize it was her, Liv Tyler's mom.
Right.
I mean, she's, looking at her picture from 1974 to now. I mean,
She looks
She's
pretty
almost
good.
60 now. Yeah, she has a show at Milk Studios in New York on Valentine's Day. So if anyone wants something fun to do on
Cool.
Valentine's Day, they go down there.
Well, I know our executive producer, Chuck Carter, is very excited that you got to hang out and rub elbows with Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas, yes, the 28th annual Drama League Awards honoring Kristen Chenoweth at the Pierre Hotel. Nick Jonas was cool, looking dapper in his tuxedo there. He gave my biggest fan a shout out on video for me, my 13-year-old daughter Lauren.
Yeah,
so she put it on her Facebook. She's really pretty popular right now with that video.
Yeah, no, that's really
now,
cool.
isn't this Nick Jonas dating somebody very famous right now?
I'm sure he is. I don't know who, though.
Yeah,
I should know
Changes
that.
probably every week.
Right.
Yeah, and Kristen Chenoweth, who they honored, was there. Basically, it's a big room full of really rich people that are giving money to, Broadway.
Now, did you meet her? What did you think about her?
I've always been a big fan of hers. I always thought she was beautiful.
And now you're not.
I heard you were kind of underwhelmed.
Well, I'm still a big fan of hers, but it was a little disappointing. She looked a little bit older and had a little turkey stuff
neck
going.
on.
Yes, a little bit. This is my opinion.
That's I met Lisa Kudrow in L.A. and she had the turkey neck on.
Oh,
too.
really?
I was a little disappointed.
Okay.
And then
the studio is erupting in laughter here.
And then we left there and went and said hello to Jay-Z real quick at Carnegie Hall. And
Did you ask him how the baby was?
Yeah, he said great, and not sleeping through the night yet. Just laughed when I asked him. But he's still, he's always a cool guy.
Yeah. We were also out with Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds at a big movie premiere.
The Safe House premiere, yeah. That was a good time.
Which looks like a really, really cool action-packed movie.
Yeah, he's channeling a little bit of Ice-T there with those black and white sneakers. I see Ice-T wearing them all
Now,
the
let
time.
me ask you, who's better looking, this guy or Ryan Reynolds? That's pretty close.
Which guy?
You.
This guy?
Yeah.
go
Ryan
with
Reynolds.
Tom Murro,
Although
because
Ryan
he's like-
Reynolds, his eyes are a little bit too close together.
I always thought he kind of looked like a dork.
Well, he was a
Kinda like a
dork, and then he
dork.
started working out, and now he's not a dork.
I don't know. Maybe you can
Go
create a
figure.
Facebook page about that and see how
So I
many
guess there is
fans you
something
get.
about working out.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm ripping on everybody. I better watch my back.
Well, that's why you're here. That's why Tom's here. Kristen Chenoweth with the...
Yeah, turkey night.
Lisa Kudrow.
What else? Wow, I can't even remember now. Oh, then we left there, and we hung out with
The Giants.
The Giants
Ahmad
celebrating the win.
Bradshaw.
And his beautiful wife.
He's a bit of a diva. You didn't want to take pictures with any of his fans. He kind of sat around.
But you got a
Which is
picture.
terrible, right?
He just won the
Just
Super
won the
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
There you go.
I can't remember his name, but he was a super great guy, and he has a giant, diamond-encrusted Giants helmet pendant.
Is that the necklace that he's wearing there?
Yeah, Michael, God, I can't remember his last name, but yeah, great guy.
But kind of a diva.
No, he wasn't a diva.
Okay.
Ahmad Bradshaw was a diva
Ahmad was a
inside.
diva.
He was with Angelina from the Jersey Shore.
Oh.
They were chatting. Who I know Angelina, so she introduced us. And she was fighting all night with Chris Nerschel, who she's going to be on a show with called Couples Therapy. They probably need more therapy because they were fighting all night.
Well, she's on Jersey Shore, so you know there's drama.
Yeah, he wouldn't get in pictures with her because she was just being rude and, you know.
But that's the whole persona, isn't it?
Yeah, and Steve Mack, our photographer, that he's out with us a lot. He took the photo for me, so I have to thank him.
Great.
But yeah, it was a fun time.
A lot of stuff going on next week.
A lot of stuff going on next week. Last night I went to see Rock of Ages, which was neat. Hung around with the cast backstage. Want to give them a shout out. They were really, really kind. It was my wife's birthday.
Oh, great. So kind of like an early Valentine's Day thing for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm real busy between her birthday and then Valentine's Day on the 14th.
And all the celebrity parties.
Isn't it?
And then next week we're just.
Well, I am a woman. I mean, it's important for the ladies.
Yes. So I took care of her last night. We had a good time.
Nice.
What do you mean?
So next week
we're gonna have to talk about something.
I'll tell you off camera. So next week we're gonna cover a lot of New York Fashion Week events.
That's right. Good stuff.
I'm gonna hang out.
You want to come down?
I love fashion.
Oh boy, I'll text you. I'll let you know what's going on.
All right, thanks, Tom. Can't wait to hear the stories for next week. Coming up next on Fox Connecticut's Morning Extra, some Friday flavor with John Witherspoon.
He's funny. He's a funny
Great.
guy.